Edit. I don't even know what that shit means. Edit. Edit. You guys, look. There's nothing up my sleeves. Ink is my skin tone. It's the Zockers now. We're rolling. Round and round. It's money dancing on. My God, you guys, I have made some. Ow, man. Alright, first of all, I'm old. Like, when I just barely even, like, just now, and I barely moved the wrong way, and it's, ow, my knee. I need one of those life. This is 100 year over 100 years old. That is human bone. It's probably a deer bone. Oh, look, my chair's falling apart. There's a plan. Send me money. Send me money so that you guys can see my content. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll sit on the floor. Oh, hey, look how my. Oh, you see this area over here? That table right there? On that table is my cousin Jackie. And you tell him not to go, and he'll make sure you get the way you come. So they don't want to know. I mean, on vacation from the south side of Chicago. That's funny. And that, I have made 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 new bags. 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 And some other, I don't know. I haven't been doing any much artwork lately. I'm gonna do a blowout sale on some on this. Blowout sale from the master himself, legend, the knife. Oh, I'm the truth. I am the light, and I am the way. There's the way. I litter. You know what? I only litter, but I litter only in town, right? In the city, I'll litter. Straight up. Well, you want to know what I'll say? If someone calls me out on it, I go, "Oh, what? Like, they pay people to clean this shit up. I'm helping the person that cleans it up so that they have something to do so that their time will go faster. So in reality, I'm helping the motherfucker that cleans this parking lot, bitch." And then I have to go upside her head. Freaking girls. I date girls who are young and they are stupid. And I go, well, why am I like? They don't even like. I'm like, like it's like something Watergate, or I'll sit thinking of Woodward and Bernstein, and it's not just because I'm a journalism major. They'll say I said something about I don't know, something like, and the other problem is I'm not going out with girls that are just um, only smart and stuff. I'm going out with them just because they're hot. That's it. So stupid. At this point, I don't. But for a while, well, there's even more. But these are the best ones that I did recently. Like in the past couple days. Check this out. You guys saw this one. Boom. And then you make a necklace out of it and shit. You put like whatever your charm. I carry around like this dude's pinky that I cut off. It's just the last digit, and it's just a bone, bleached bone now. Because it was a bet, right? We both had our finger on there, right? And then there was someone standing there, and it was like as soon as we drew the card and flipped it over, it was wham. I pulled an 8. He pulled a 4, and I pulled first. And then when he pulled his, it was just boom, and it's like, ah! So yeah, that's what I'm gonna put in here. Is that pinky bone of a rifle that you have maybe in a year. Um, the reason I like the bone is it lasts so long. So anyway, I got this. That's cool. It's your deeds, good and bad. But if you're me, you don't do bad deeds. So therefore, you don't have all white. All white. White privilege. Hey, check this out, ladies. Awesome for a girl. Yeah. Or a dude, I don't know. Someone that Project Monarch. Let's see. Britney Spears. Shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. You like that one, guys? I'm particularly proud of this. Boom! I did the gold stitching. I have a baggie of these gold, or these whatever butterfly fucking things. And then look at my stitching is getting good. Look at that shit. I have black stitching along the bottom. So in case I may do some straight. Uh, I don't know. I might have another thing that goes around so that they can strap it to the leg. And a phone fits in here, or your sunglasses, or whatever. That's a nice bag. This you guys have seen for a while, but um, look how it's done now. Totally. See the feather on it? You know what? I was looking at it. This feather tied right there makes it look kind of like an owl. 2 eyes. And then it's there. So that's the medicine. Medicine wheel, I think. This one. Oh, this one I did too. This is brand new. This is just stuck in here. I haven't decided. Oh, and it's the velvet. Not. Yeah, it is the velvet side. The suede side. You can see the hand in whatever direction. Anyway, so I had this little guy here. This little. I don't know what. I don't know where I got it. like a bee. Right? And so I wanna somehow, I don't know. I don't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I've been crazy ever since the radio didn't do it. So I have tons of other shit that I could put on my new bags. I have more new bags over the place. I have black ones, brown ones, long ones, fat ones. I got white ones, green ones, blue ones, red ones. I got short ones, fat ones, tall ones, skinny ones. Got them all. Yeah, there's a few more in over here. Oh, I can't be pleased. I'm not done doing my fucking store online. It's not that hard, Brady. Boom. My war. You're one of them. You said that you're my friend, but you're one of them. One of them. So, I guess it's from. Actually, it's really. Oh, it's just funny. My weed guy. I call him like 3 days before. And before I'm gonna run out because he does this every time. He's a kid. Hey, Miss Nice. I haven't heard of him for so long. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me. What's up? Wow, you truly made my day. You did, honestly. You coming on right now totally made my day. It's awesome. How are you doing? No, you didn't miss me. I'm right here. This isn't a rerun. It ain't over. They even grabbed you in the in the woods to clean the forest. Just kidding. Um, I'm on this Eminem thing. Oh, you guys, if you study secret societies in any length, like I do, in Freemasonry, okay, when you're like a charter member, you're in a way you're a prospect, like they would say in a biker club. That's how I know how to speak, right? Like a biker club, you're a prospect. You can see if you can hang, if you can, whatever. What? Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Nice. Is it hot as fuck or what? All week? Where are you at? I'll die if that happens. I'll go buy a generator. I swear to God, I will run my goddamn air and computer nothing. And I don't give a fuck about money. In this day and age, money is not shit. Buy as much shit as you can. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting? I know. Oh, so it's humid too. Ah, I'm hot. I'm sorry. It's nice. That's fucked up. Oh, North Carolina. Can you get a crosswind going? Sometimes I lived on a corner house a couple times where we could get a good crosswind going, even when it was pretty hot. Um, and it was nice. Like, okay, swamp coolers, they don't work in humid places. Here, I live in a desert, it's dry. And so I have a swamp cooler. And it pumps out air that's colder than an air conditioner. It's insane. What do you mean all week? Who did it? Wait, you have 3 walls in your place with no power. You better wish that. I bet you wish I was there, Miss Nice, because I am an electrician. I actually could go take my journeyman test. I have 5 years on paper of being with a general contract electrician. I'm a journeyman. I'm getting my journeyman. I was an apprentice. Who, your landlord? Why? How? Are they in control? What? Oh, you're not going. I even mailed this shit. Sorry, God. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been really lonely. I haven't came on here in a while though. Oh my God, you guys! I've been sitting here, and you know what? You can please write this. Get a pen, you and my stalker. Okay, listen. I wrote down these Mandela effects, and I'm gonna make a fucking video if you want. But everyone's like, I want to see you, Brady. There's a way where I can be in a little corner, and it's me talking. Hey guys, da 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 da. Look at this, and showing you in the computer. But haven't figured that out yet. And you're on the East Coast, isn't it dark now? I mean, it's really cooling down. It's starting to cool down here. But listen, do you want to listen, you guys? I mean, when just even if there's only a couple people in here, also it's for later, for after, if you can watch it later, you know. Anyway, okay, you guys will probably agree with all these. I don't know. Maybe you won't. I don't fucking know. Did you see my National Lampoon Vacation one? I know that movie so well. I can literally, I swear to God, I can literally act it out and say it line for line to you. And so I've been waiting for something to happen in that movie Vacation, and it, boom, it did. I knew it would. I was like, I was like, for sure not. Like, I mean, there's absolutely no doubt if there ever was. Anyway, here's some really fucked up ones that I think. I am an English major. Okay, I went to school for journalism, and all the spelling of the words are changing. I had to write souvenir because I'm doing my new shop sign or my new store sign, and souvenir is spelled now if they changed it, it's I won spelling bees. I went to state and shit. I can visualize a word. I'm a visual, not like a whole book. Like I have a photographic memory, not like a whole book, but a sentence or something, right? And so anyway, souvenir, Souvenir. No, what? The fuck are they talking about? Every day I see at least several words just of me typing and then them saying it's wrong, and then me saying, okay, show me the right one. Go to the dictionary and it says it and it's spelled wrong. I'm just like, they're totally changing our language. They're just totally changing it. Okay, now here's some Mandela effect stuff too. Oh, here's a bonus one. That you remember? What's the money sign, Miss Nice? An S with 2 lines through it, right? And people say it meant ISIS. But since you didn't answer fast enough. Yeah, it had 2 lines. It doesn't anymore. Look at your computer screen or keyboard or screen, anything. There's no 2 lines anymore. Same thing with the lira. I think it was the lira, not the euro. the lira. It had two lines going like this way, and then one's gone now. Just like the Twin Towers, two into one. That's some kind of common theme we're seeing here now. I still ride it everything the old way. I'm that stubborn. I do everything the old way. Just it's funny when I hear other Mandela effect people say, I don't care if it's wrong. I still do it the old way because I don't want to forget. And they just don't. We don't. We do it the old way. I don't care. You know. Anyway, here's some more. We haven't even really got into it. Let's dive into it. I have a few here. Okay, you remember Annie? Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Right? What is it? You're only what? Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're only what? Or you're right. Now, you want to know what it is now? And you can go watch it. Because I went and pulled it out of my VHS and watched it. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Always. You'll never get there. You're always a day away. That's what they changed it to. That's what it is, the whole song. It means shit when they do some things, I'm telling you. Sometimes you don't see it right away, but there's a reason why certain things have changed. Okay. So Annie changed. I know, it's crazy. I mean, there's several different, it's retrocausality. Time is not linear forward one direction. It's like a stone in a pond, and it ripples out in sideways and backwards at past and present. And our future. It just does. That's why, you know what? Okay, I've seen Mandela effects change. Okay, I've seen things with my own two eyes change. Okay, now I'm sitting there bad mouthing all these masked people, and I'm going, man, what the fuck? These people are like my friends that were like anarchists, and they're going along with this. Well, what the fuck? Maybe they come from a timeline where there really was like piles of dead people and shit, or they see something I don't because I see shit they don't. So why? I mean, I'm judging. I'm judging when I know that you can see shit that other people don't see too. On top of it, I was judging, and God says, judge not, lest ye be judged. He does say that. In my head. Right? But if you're good to people too, they'll be good back. So, I mean, either way. Okay, we've only gotten through none. Next one, Mr. Rogers. This is creepy, just because pedo Tom, and then we always thought Mr. Rogers was pedo. And I perpetuated, whenever I hear a urban legend, I perpetuate it. Like, someone said, yeah, he's sleeved. He has all tattoos, Mr. Rogers, because that's why he's always wearing a long sleeve shirt. And I always run with shit like that. I go, yeah, he's fucking tatted down his whole chest. Like that, Mr. Rogers. Or like, here's another one. Someone goes, yeah, you know, on Wonder Years, the nerd kid, that friend, that's Marilyn Manson. So I'm all over it. I just start spreading it. And I know it's bullshit. Really? Judge not lest ye be judged? That's all right. God told me he never wrote a book or told anyone to. And that anything he wrote is already in my heart and in my I already know it. So just don't worry about it. And I do already know that. I already know not to judge others. Like I just explained the whole thing, right? I mean, you know. So anyway, let's keep going. So Mr. Rogers is, let's do it together. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor, right? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Now it's this. Now it changed. Now it changed all the way back to the first episode in the 50s, okay? It's it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. And it sounds so bizarrely weird. Like it's so off. And then in the movie, we thought, among the Mandela community, this was back in the day, a few years back. We were talking about, well, what are they going to say? Because they named the movie "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood," and it's going to have Tom Hanks open the door and go, "It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood," and he did, and no one said shit. And it's like, whatever. They already got the fucking download. I watch people's eyes glaze over and get a download and then say I want to change my answers and shit. Anyway, okay, next one. What does that lady say to the mirror on the wall? Right? Well, the evil witch, what she says. On the wall, who's the fairest of them all, right? It's mirror on the blank, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all, right? And it was mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? You are. Now it's magic mirror on the wall. It just is. The Disney cartoon from the 40s. And all the way up, it's now magic mirror on the wall. Fuck. And it's a scrying mirror too, notice. Like a monolith or a cell phone computer. But yeah, it's magic mirror. Okay. And then there's tons of Wizard of Oz ones. There's a lot of truth drops too, of course. But remember, fly my pretties, my pretties. Those evil, the evil winged monkeys that the witch sicked on them after she sent them to the poppy fields and they got all doped up. Yeah, but did she say for you? Did she say, "Fly, my pretties, fly, my pretties," or did she just say, "Fly, fly"? I mean, because either way, I remember it one way and it's different. I remember her saying, "My pretties, fly, my pretties, fly, fly." Now there's no more my pretties. So I don't know what happened to that. There's tons in the Wizard of Oz. Okay, car logos. There's so many. And while I was talking about it, I was thinking of a couple more. There's just so many. I can just look around and like they're just everywhere. I mean, it's like our whole reality is upside down. Whatever. That's one that really bothers me because Gorillas in the Mist is a very dear movie to me because of the silverback mountain gorilla, okay, in Ecuador, and in that movie, Gorillas in the Mist, I was really into that because I went to journalism and photography because my dream job is to work for National Geographic, okay? And so Gorillas in the Mist being a true story and her working for that, yeah, a silver mountainback gorilla does not like people and will fuck you up. And but she was not afraid and she acted like them. She'd act like she was eating shit. She ended up like they were picking a lice off her. They like accepted her and she was cool. And her name was Jane Goodall. And what's her name? Sigourney Weaver played her in Gorillas in the Mist, right? Jane Goodall, and she died horribly. They murdered her, and then so there's this lady called Diane Fossey, okay, I may have the two mixed. I'm pretty sure I don't. The Ecuador, the chick from Gorillas in the Mist, the real her name is Jane Goodall. That's right, for sure. Sigourney Weaver played Jane Goodall of the true story of the Ecuadorian silverback gorillas, right? Okay, I know that for a fact. So then there's this other lady around the same time, and I know about her too, but not nearly as impressive. You know that Apple. That was like that bitch's claim to fame. But she worked with little chimpanzees, right? Her name was Diane Fossey, and she worked with chimps, and she taught them sign language and all this shit, which is it's impressive. I mean, but she wasn't nothing compared to Jane Goodall, the Silver Mountain Back gorilla lady. She was that bitch was hardcore. I mean, it's one thing to teach chimps sign language in a fucking laboratory, but they switched the names now. Diane Fossey is the mountainback gorilla lady, and fucking the other one, the Sigourney Weaver lady, is the chimpanzee lady. I'm like, what the fuck? They switched. The Mandela effect is weird like that, man. And for some people, they're not. See, for you, it's right. Yeah, right. Absolutely. See, you and I, that's what made me realize that shit, these guys might be seeing a pandemic that I don't see. Because you could say, no, it's always been Diane Fossey or whatever, a different memory. But we share some, but not some others. That's just the way it is with the Mandela effect. And to know that I can see something different than you, tells me that these guys that look at me like I'm trying to murder their grandma because I'm not wearing a mask, they have a reason to be all freaked out because I'm like, what are these people thinking? Right? Like, what? So, are you delusional? Check the fucking revelations on that delusion thing. Hey, and iPad Goat too, Miss Nice. I can't find my Bible. I don't know where I put it. My grandma left it to me when she died. I don't know. I usually have it around, but I was doing a video on iPad Goat too, and it says on there when it's pulling back out of the cam, whatever, it's spray painted on the wall, Psalm 23. Well, I don't know what it was, and so I wanted to look it up. But I didn't have my Bible or a Bible or whatever. So I didn't. I wonder what it means. The rabbit holes are endless. It's a cycle. But for us as human beings, there's a beginning and end. So it does end. So at some point it does end. This is a fucking sandwich from the gas station across the street, and it's called Free Meat Italian, and it's got like salami and fucking provolone cheese, salami. And because of the pandemic, they don't put sauces or any lettuce or anything on, which I like. This is awesome because I hate that crap. I just like meat and bread and potatoes. Carrie, I don't eat vegetables that much. I should. What did you have? Yeah, there you go. Well, you know what's the difference, Miss Nice? Is because this is it's a foot long, right? Basically, it is. I mean, and it's like $4, and it's really good. It tastes like pizza. It's called Three Meat Italian. I always buy it. Whenever they get them, I know they get them on Wednesday and Sunday. I know it because I go buy them to them every week or every time. I'll eat. It's weird. I'll eat something for like a few months. The same thing. I'll be hooked on it. Like a Big Macs once when I was young, I did. Then like I was hooked on. I made these bagels with ham and Swiss cheese in the oven. But I do it the way I do it is very carefully and like making it all everything's crunchy. Shit has to look right. I'm like a fucking chef. Cool. But if I go get one there's a Subway down the street. I went and ate a sandwich and it was $10 from a regular footlong. Then Then I went and looked up like is it not obvious yet? But like I said, maybe they're seeing something different than we are. I mean, it's gotta be. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I know why they want to mask us up. I know why. I mean, I could name a whole host of things they can accomplish with us masked up and quarantined and controlled like this. They don't control cattle like this. Okay, they put a fucking tag in its ear, just like our phone. I mean, they're treating us way more fucking hardcore than just eating poor cattle. Okay, think about that for a minute. Right? I love it. Fucking love it. You know what? You know what pissed me off, Miss Nice? Is there was a couple, and they were probably. This is it. What makes me mad is that everyone's accepting this bullshit. When you look at the numbers, it's like what? So okay, you want to hear the good news, everyone? You want to hear the good news about the coronavirus? Everybody, listen. In the past 6 months, the coronavirus has single-handedly cured heart disease. It cured lung cancer. It cured getting shot in the fucking head. It cured car accidents. It cured diabetes. It cured hepatitis. It cured AIDS. It cured everything. Yeah. COVID cured everything because there's no deaths for those people. There's no people on record. There's how many heart attacks? 0 this year. 0. Because they put COVID on everything. And the doctors were going, "What? Hey, man, are they telling you put COVID on the death certificates and shit?" And the other doctors are going, "Yeah, what the fuck?" And of course, and then they mute their microphone and it's never seen. So, yeah, the whole sweet sour sniffles. The way that the first people that came off the plane, the way that they were twirling around, they were barely spraying. I'm not even giving a fuck. You didn't even have to say anything. All you had to do is tell me oh yeah, that there's a this, and I'm like, I know what it is already right off, right? I know exactly what's going on. I'm like, come on. Like, how many times is everyone gonna fall for this? It's like fucking Peanuts, where the guy kicks the football and they keep pulling it out, and he keeps doing it. Quit it! God, stop, everyone. If you're sick, it's so backwards. It's so backwards, Mrs. Nice. It should be if 99% of people. This is how ridiculous it is. Every 99.95% of the people won't get COVID or get hurt or even know about it, but 0.01% will get COVID and die. So wouldn't it be easier just to give the 0.01% masks and then everybody else not masks? Because that's how we always used to do it. Until this year, they changed it. Why? And I don't know people dying. Apparently, there's people just dying in old folks' homes. In hospices, yeah, that's what they do. That's what old people do. They die. God. I can't even go anywhere. It's scary. I don't like not seeing what the fuck their mouth's doing. Something about robots. It's dehumanizing us. We can't touch, we can't hug each other. We need human contact. It's fucked up. It's good. No one. I am still boggled. Why did everyone go buy toilet paper? Why? You know what I think? Remember those old cartoons? Where it was like old Batman cartoons and shit? Where the Joker would put a signal out, beep, 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 and everyone in the town would be like, take it on a download and start laughing or, and they didn't care or whatever. That's what this reminds me of, right? So listen, I think the toilet paper thing was a test run of that voice to skull technology or whatever they used to con everybody into this COVID shit. Why on God's green earth? Why? If they said, okay, there's going to be a 3-month lockdown, you need supplies. It's a respiratory issue. Okay, that's it. Everyone goes and runs and raids the stores. You think they're going to get water, food, but they get toilet paper. Like, first, you can wipe your ass with anything. An old rag. Tear it up. But no, it wasn't a test. Yeah, it was a test, but they didn't know it. They did not. It wasn't a distraction. Like, they didn't know it. They weren't being paid to go out and do it. But what were they thinking? I need toilet paper because what? I could understand more if it was like, oh man, it's bad. You know, you're gonna just shit blood for weeks, and it's this intestinal thing that's so bad. And I mean, it's just horrible. I could see maybe then a run on toilet paper, but come on, what did it have to do with the price of tea in China? It had nothing to do with anything, and that was the point. They wanted to test their fucking mind control devices. It's a fact. There's no other fucking explanation. Because right after that is when they implemented the mask mind control. The mask in mass mind control. To where people are shouting motherfuckers down when it makes no logical sense to wear a mask. And even they say it's not good for you. Don't wear them. And kids can't get them. And they're locking up churches and shutting schools. And then all the rioters, though, they don't, for some reason, they don't wear masks. And they're spitting and fighting and blood and everything, fluids are flying everywhere. None of them are all, they should all be dead, right? If it was real, or at least sick. Not one of them, not one. Not one. Except the one that got shot in the head, he got it. Actually, all the ones that got shot died of COVID. They did. I'll bet you $1 million. When they say something 3 times, mask, mask, mask. If it was serious, they wouldn't have a few rinky-dink things at the 7-Eleven on the thing. And then and say, just grab an old sock or bandana and tie it around it. There is no way in fucking hell, if it was a real pandemic, would it'd be like, come on. There would be tents set up. You would go in, you would have it would be way different. Everyone would be provided with these proper masks, and you would have to change them and all. It would be a way different scenario. I mean, this is so obvious. This is a trial, okay? This whole fake pandemic is a trial run. They're gonna go live. They're gonna go live. When the vaccine comes out, that's when boom, activation. It's when the vaccine contains the virus. So and President Trump said, we're going to deliver the vaccination to everyone in America, and we're going to use the military to do it expeditiously. We're going to use the military to do it. Medical martial law. I mean, it is medical martial law. Exactly. Very good. Excellent question. Excellent question. Oh no, you're supposed to keep wearing them. They ask a lady. I had chronic pneumonia a lot, and when I'd cough up blood, you go to the hospital, they give you a tuberculosis test, and you have to go in this room where they have to dress up to come in there, right? And it's vacuum sealed. Well, those masks are just to wear for like 2 minutes and then take off. They're not to be used like they're using them. That right now, what they're doing, and then they're touching them and stuff, and they are getting themselves sick. They're gonna get sick. I don't know what's going on. And then I think it's like covering people's mouths, and then I can't tell if what they're doing. I don't like it. It's like robots and shit. Something is fishy about it. What is up with the fucking toilet paper? Why? Answer me, please. Give me just something. Anything. I mean, okay. Here's what my answer is. It's a download. It's the same download that's making people. It was a test to see if they could make everyone wear masks. And I think, there's a building somewhere that's shooting out some kind of frequency that's making people do it or something. I don't know. No one is sick. No one is sick. Where's the sick people? If we're in a pandemic, where are they? I know. It's so dumb. No, you know what they have is they have the fucking gas on and the pilot lights off. You screw up, boom. Right? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, Eli. It's a sub sandwich. Oh, I'm sorry. That's rude, but fuck you all. Just kidding. You guys are my not my subscribers. You're my subordinates. Right. Well, oh, you know what I saw that's really scary, you guys? I saw this couple, okay? A man way younger even than me. And I'm a young man. Nah, he was a young dude. Yeah, he was probably in his 20s, okay? And his wife was okay, looking, a little chunky. Whatever. A little more to love. So anyway, all of a sudden they said, and he was in the military. They said we're going to say you have COVID based on observational diagnosis, which is a thing. They can just look at you and say you have COVID. It's an observational diagnosis. It's a fact. Anyway, so this lady and this guy in the army is brainwashed. Is it right? And he's like, yes. Well, the wife's son, and she's like, well, he got COVID, and we took him to the hospital, and there wasn't nothing wrong with him. It was just this thing, and then all of a sudden, they said he had COVID, and they put him in a medically induced coma for 3 months. And he woke up, and his leg had muscular atrophy, and they had to amputate it. COVID. It was no COVID. No COVID. He wasn't even sick. It freaked me out that people were buying this shit. You go there. I have things I need to go to the hospital for that I am afraid to go after hearing shit like that. I mean, this timeline that I landed in is crazy as fuck. People just stand there and do a full flip right on the sidewalk. It's more of God. Let's watch it today. And they run on the roofs and tops of these buildings in like New York, and they don't even care how far it is or how far it is down. They just keep going and jumping. They jump and they land on the next roof, and then they jump down these old stairs and doing flips and weird shit. I'm like, what the? And the young people today, they just sit there and fucking, the guy just standing there just goes and does a front flip, boom, and lands right on his feet. Like they just do it, no problem. And like all these kids now, they're like 2.0. It is. You're absolutely right, Eli. A lot are getting red pilled. I'm loving it. Loving it. Hanks, go to Greece, bitch. Take fucking take Cheryl, what's her name? Teagues or whatever fucking name. Take all of them. All those fucking pedophiles. I just watched that again. That Ricky Gervais or whatever, that had opening of 2020 Oscars, where he's like, I don't care anymore. I just don't give a fuck. He's your friend. Go do your fucking drugs and go fuck kids and drink their. Go do what you do, you fucking pieces of shit. I don't care. That's what he was saying. It was awesome. What? Wait, there's also. What do you mean? I don't even know. No, I don't want to write that in there. That's weird. That's weird. I don't even like it. Dude, you know what? When I was eating peyote, and I started to look at all these things. I was on the computer, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the trash that's coming into my mind and my soul. Oh man, I saw the big picture. It was like, dude, I gotta stop. I will. Hey, oh my revel! I want to tell you guys my revelation that I had. Okay, do you remember? I don't know if anyone happened to see. You guys have seen my Jenna Bush shape shifting video where she looks like the lizard, or she looks like a cat, and it's liquid crystallization shapeshifter. You guys have seen it. It's on my channel, right? Anyway, Jenna Bush, she looks like a cat. Like it look the lines. I mean, there's other people that I have that I've filmed that have done it, but she looks like a cat. Like her when it shows all the lines on her, she looks like the being is like a cat. And then I saw Will Ferrell, okay, Satanist pedophile, and he was on like Stephen Colbert or somewhere, and he was dressed in that Thundercats uniform with the fangs, and he looked like like a demon, right? And he says, and he's still wearing this full make. They go, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so it looked kind of like Jenna fucking Bush looks in that video, you guys. It was scary. So, and I know Will Ferrell's a dirty motherfucker. And so anyway, he goes, I just came in. Oh, yeah, my makeup. Oh, yeah, I'm just coming from a kid's party. And I think he might have said a kid's pizza party. Either way, what's he doing at a fucking kid's birthday party? And he said, so I dressed, I painted my face, you know. I know. But anyway, listen, please. So he said he had it all painted as the Thundercat thing. So I thought, wait a minute. I tied the two together, right? Will Ferrell wearing that cat thing, and I asked some people about it, and they said, yeah, he looked like a demon. Oh, that's weird. And then I looked at my Jenna Bush thing, and I thought they look kind of similar, you know? And so I made that connection, right? And I know that he's dark, right? So, or, you know, whatever. And so she probably is too, but whatever. They're of the same race, whatever the point is. Anyway, he was wearing that makeup, and it was like a lot like her. Then what popped in my head, and this is how God works. This is how everyone, Tesla, Ford, everyone, they go the idea just popped, it fell in my lap, just boom. I thought of Thundercats. Remember that cartoon when we were kids? Thundercats. If you're as old as me. And I went back with fresh eyes. Holy shit, guys. The Unholy Trinity, it's called. And they have fucking, oh my god, they have like all this fucking symbolism. Head up, fucking, like pyramids and just all this adrenal, all this shit. And this from the 80s. So I want to do a video on that. It's crazy. Rubber Man. I know. His brother, Rubber Mask. Silicone. At least fucking what's her name's wearing hers, Ellen DeGenerate. They're all going down. But the celebrities, the movie, Hollywood people, the sport people, the music industry, banking industry, politics, all of politics, is balls deep in pedophile. It's balls deep in like 12-year-old boys in jail. And that's fucked up. And it's been this way for a long time. And you know, I hope that Trump is really like some, but it's just so far fetched. He's done a lot though, man. The more fucking people keep down on him, he's like breaking up pedo rings. I don't know, man. This guy is what he might be a good guy. You know what bothers me though? Okay, I'll tell you one thing that really bothers me. My sister's in SAG. She's an actress, okay? She has a lot of friends that are actors and actresses. Thus, and I live with my, so I know them, right? Like Chris Tucker, okay? I know him. He's a really cool guy. He's like, you know Chris Tucker, and the black dude. He's like Chris Rock, but skinnier and more cracked out. I told him that. He's fucking. Anyway, he was so cool, man. Like, we did bong hits. We went and did all kind of shit together, right? And it was my sister's friend. And Jerry O'Connell, like, from Sliders, because she was in Sliders, my sister. And all these people, like, just, in like, Justin Bateman, and people, or Jason Bateman, people like, and I'm like, and they're all fucking, like Jack Black, but they're all fucking in with the fucking shit now. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Why do all my favorite fucking people always end up being pussies and selling their soul for fortune and fame? They don't think they're good enough? What? To get it on their own? Why would you want it? I wouldn't wish fame on my worst enemy. Fortune's another thing. But really, that's not a good thing. You gotta earn money in order for it to work. You can't just have it given to you. You won't respect it. Right? I know. And you know what else he said? Listen, oh, that is awesome. You said that, Eagle Eye. The lady asked this question. Eagle Eye just reminded me of this. Listen, you guys. In the press pool, this lady, he's like, okay, you, Trump, you, to the lady, whatever her name was, Susan or whatever. She goes, Mr. President, is it true that that there is a there's a group called QAnon out there that has a conspiracy that believes that you are here to help break up human trafficking and sexual and pedophile rings on the upper echelon in ultra society? And he said, well, is that a bad thing? Like, first of all, he said, well, I don't know much about Q, but I guess they like me, so that's cool. And then he said, so them breaking up a sex trafficking ring, that's a bad thing? If you know, like, if what you're saying is true, that's a bad thing? I loved it, man. I know you will. Fuck yeah, they are. But what's even better is when he said that lady was like, "It's like, do you believe a conspiracy where all these the traffickers are being arrested and it is happening? Where's Jeffrey Epstein? Where's that island, bitch? You know, is that a bad thing? Yeah, on President fucking Trump's watch, Epstein went down. Get jizz all over Lane Maxwell went down. Okay, for going down or getting going down on whatever. Point is, Obama didn't do shit about it. Clinton rode on the goddamn plane. Oh, that was what I was going to tell you. The flight logs. Bill Clinton, and right underneath it was Chris Tucker. I'm like, no, that's my friend. I was so bummed to see Charlie Sheen on there. He's my friend too. I was like, yeah, it's Charlie. It didn't surprise me, but oh man, I love to watch that clip of Tom Hanks going, that man, talking about Trump, that man will be president of the United States about the time UFOs land on the White House lawn and dinosaurs in red capes get out. Right, Tom? I want him hung in Times Square just for that. Then I want to fucking call out that one guy. I think he's from England, or maybe he's sitting late here, but he's going, do it. You're going to run, Trump? Do it. Do it, man. Do it. Like, I got to see this travesty. Do it. I'll write you $1,000 right now to get you going. And there was a guy, and he goes, and Donald Trump is running for as a Republican, and I thought it was just running as a joke. And then it shows the side view, and he's in the middle of the audience. Trump is, and he's just got fucking like a just fucking laser beams on this dude. Trump's not that bad, you guys. I'm telling you. But no matter what you do, in a pure democracy, the most purest democracy, where 51% could vote out the 49, half the people are going to be mad at you no matter what you do. Trump had to know that going in. And why would he do that? He has all the money in the world, man. He has all the power and money. He doesn't need to. That's the most stressful job in the world. Anyone that would choose that, quite frankly, go for it, man. You're crazy. He's good at it, though. He said he only requires. He said that he only sleeps 3 to 4 hours a day. And also, this is funny, but it's kind of weird. Trump also believes that when you're born, you're born with so much energy or power, like a battery, and as you get older, it runs down, and then when it runs out, you die. That's how it works. That's his philosophy. Yeah, they're all white too, white girls. It's like, and the Antifa, it's like, why don't you guys go back and look at fascism? Because you're exactly doing exactly what the brown shirts did. And you're calling people Nazis. Oh my god, I have so much cool artwork that I've done this past couple weeks. Everyone's been gone. It's been hard on me. I'm lonely, but I know. I hate I can't even go outside because of these stupid bitches, Karens, and mask wearing Karens. I just can't do it. I know. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. I know. Thank you. I really truly mean that. Like, and there's a core of people here on my channel that like really know me, and you guys really do help me get through it. But I'm in the desert, guys. I mean, I'm not in the town. I'm not in the city. But we family. At least we have this. They're gonna take this. It's all. I don't even know. I'm like paging Kevorkian, paging Dr. Jack Kevorkian. I got my papers. I literally do. I have papers from the United States government that says this dude is insane. Period. 5150. That's what I get fucking my check for. And you came at the right time. Anyway, listen, so yeah, so I'm crazy. It's easy to go in there and get crazy, get diagnosed as crazy if you just mention God one time. Say, I talked to God. They'll be like, really? Here's your check. Here's your check. I told them St. Christopher walked. My wall opened up and St. Christopher came out and wanted the secret to the Oreo cookies ingredients. Dude was like, you're good. I took it too far though because I'm like, oh man, I have to go into the get my check. I'm gonna stay up and do crack and shoot speed and cocaine for like 5 days, then go in, right, and be really fucking crazy as a motherfucker. And I did it. That I like overdid it, right? They're like, oh no, you can't have your own money. Fuck no. And my mom was my babe my sister was for a minute, and then my mom was for a long time until she died, and then I became my own baby. And the guy that did it was like, man, whoever was your pay thought you exactly what to do. Because my mom would send me my shit in Santa Barbara, and she would put yellow sticky notes on it. Sign here, and an arrow, and this means this and that. And I'm fucking my mom. I love her. I miss her. Oh, tomorrow's my niece's birthday. I'm going to go to breakfast with them. I'm really happy. My weed guy is not here. It's only 7:20. How come whenever I'm on here, I'm waiting for my weed guy? My weed guy needs to start fucking showing up on time. You know what, you guys? Even when I'm fighting, like, even if someone comes up to me and like, crack, 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 you know? Like, you can't make me mad with words. You can be like, oh, you can be like, oh, Brady, whatever. Your mom's so fat that your mom, when she walking across the floor, does she look like she just gliding or what? So they are stupid shit. You could say anything you want to me, I'll be like, yeah, okay. You're gonna be like, dude, you're a piece of shit. You are the biggest piece of shit. Like, you suck. You're a fag. You're fucking incestual. pay it up. You can say all this stuff. Like, okay, and it's cool. I mean, I would defend your right to say it, even though you're liable and whatever. And but I just look at it like, so what? It's not even that long of a life. I prayed for patients. I swear to God, I went to jail. You've got to be very specific when you pray. You know? Well, yeah, it probably wasn't a fucking corporate system as much as it is now. I mean, but I got whatever in the sauce. I did it. I did it. Oh, baby. Stick Zoom. Not Zoom. You were sealed because I did all my. Basically, because I paid them money. That's basically it. No, wait, man. Yeah. So. Where? Be careful where? You never went where? Oh, to jail. I know. It sucks. It's not fun. Hey, that's good. Did you feel bad? I smuggled some of my stuff back into the store. And I didn't want to get in trouble. I was giving it back. God, he did this. Recent, not too long ago. 2 years back. They stole a candy bar and I felt bad. I felt really bad about it. And I was like, I gotta bring this back. And I snuck back in there and I unstole it. Is that crazy or what? I think it's beautiful, really. I think it's a cool thing. Yeah, it wasn't Walmart though. This was like just a small gas station or something. Fuck. But it doesn't mean that these fucking looters can just go in and burn everything. They went through the police precinct and got all the evidence, all the guns. So imagine, I would be going to every pharmacy, man. What the fuck? You know, by them changing books, fuck the looters, man. That's the whole thing is bullshit. I mean, they've even got the governors like vandalizing shit, and that's what I mean about like. Is there some kind of like? It does say in the Bible there will be a huge, massive delusion where everyone's gonna be delusional and not make any sense, and that's like the toilet paper run or the mask, and that's what we're seeing. That's about where we are, right in Revelation. So that's the locusts came. I mean, the sea turned red, the moon. Hey, it's all there. It's happening. It's a good thing. We live in very exciting times. We get to see the turn of the millennium. BC is now before COVID and after. Such a lie. such a lie. Some countries a lie. The whole world's a lie. Not really. I don't know. I just I've seen some pretty amazing things. And I think we're pretty close to the end of or to a reset, like or probably the age of Aquarius. Like what someone was saying. Possibly still. I'm so tired, guys. I woke up. Oh, all you do is this. Listen, all I did. I sat down, I turned everything off, sat down, I said, look. And I said, literally out loud, I said, look, whoever fucking created me, okay, can I please, can we talk? I have some questions, like, how do I know what to do? How do I know I'm doing the right thing? Blah, blah, blah. And boom, right into my fucking brain. What's up? Like, it's not like, yes, my son. It's like, what's up? Like, no, man, just don't fuck your neighbor's wife. That's how God talks to me. Because that's how I talk, Like, I mean, but he says things I don't know. So it's not me making it up. Like, I wouldn't just talk. I mean, I do talk to myself, but this isn't that. Oh, that dude, Eagle Eye. Oh my God. I almost forgot. This was exactly what I'm talking about. Now, a study just came out that said that people, like half of the people, do not have inner monologues with themselves. And it's not bad or good. Like, I just can't imagine it. Like, I see words, okay? I see pictures. I see how I want to do something, and I talk to there's voices in my head that talk. Everyone has that. It's an internal voice. It's just that one voice. That's you, right? And you're like, I can do this. You're not out loud saying, I got this. Like a skateboard trick, I got this. Boom. That's your inner monologue. But everyone's freaking out because nobody fucking has it. Oh, night, Eagle Eye. Have a good one. And anyway, ask him tonight before you go to bed, and he will answer you by morning. It's true. If he does that, if he just says that, God will be like, what I said is whoever created me. Oh, cool. Yeah. If you just say, hey, man, whoever created me in this beautiful world and how intricate my body is, obviously someone created me. Whoever it is, like, can I talk to you? And God will be like, yeah, what's up? And the first few things he told me, he said, first, Brady, you can talk to me anytime you want and ask me anything you want. And he said, there is no middleman. That's bullshit. There's no middleman. You have a direct line right to me. And he said, the reason that you always go around saying, what do people need a book to know not to kill people or rape people or hurt people or, the 10 Commandments. And I'm like, I just have a buzzer that just goes off in my head. Like, no, that's dumb. That's wrong. And he goes, that's me, man. That's like a ROM, read-only memory, instead of, it's just hard drive. It's on, we have it already. So God said, look, let me put it this way, Brady. I never wrote a book. I never told anyone to write a book. I never said nothing. I'm telling you right now. Because you asked, right? Yeah. Oh, what do you want to know, right? And ever since then, I've had the most awesome conversations with fucking God. I swear to God. With God. Or with our Creator, whoever created us. Maybe someone created him. I haven't gotten that far with him yet. It's the worst odds ever, and it's really. Do you know that it's ruined? You know what I want you should do before you say something like that. First of all, like almost every single person that wins lotto is broke within 1 year. That and bankrupt and in debt. Number two, you're not that one person that can handle the money. No. So what you need to and it's the worst odds ever, but and like 80% of the people that have ever won lotto said it's the worst thing that ever happened to them in their life. It's true. Well, we should pitch in and fucking get in. You know why I don't play the same numbers every week? Like whatever. Because 1 week and one night I would forget, and they would hit, and I'd have to take myself out. And that's what would happen. I feel like such a I'd be so mad. That kind of happened to me at the dog track, but on a lot smaller scale. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, when I if just also, I do too. You can. I love winters. Also, you can. I like every part of the year except the summer when it's really hot. I like actually the fall and the spring and the fall. Anyway, if you just say, "Hey man, whoever created me, like, what's up?" I always ask something before I go to bed to the creator, and then in the morning it's the answer. Boom. Like, damn, that's crazy. I wonder how he does that, or it does that, or whatever it is. But whatever it is, it's answering me, and it gives me good advice and shit. So try it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get to bed. I'm fucking tired. Oh, that's right. You need the air. All right, I love you, Mom. Hey, I have 200 and some fucking subscribers now. Because Keejin also, she fucking helped me out. Her channel's awesome. Keejin, she took the internet she took the truth, people by storm, man. She's fucking shit up. Oh, she's fucking shit up. She's doing a great job. I'm so happy for her. Keejin. Yeah. She is. She came on just fucking boom, 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 boom. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to rely on a check from fucking YouTube, man. I do too. She is so woke. I love seeing anybody wake up, but especially black people, like waking up. Because they seriously go, we were told we have to vote Democrat our whole lives. That's the only thing that would. And it's like, I like to see that they aren't. I mean, we all are slaves. That's the thing. It's not a black and white thing. Other than the blacks kill each other a lot. I don't know why. I don't even know if they know why. It's gangs and everything. It's scary. I mean, I have friends in gangs and stuff. It's just all this stuff is going on. It's just back to back to back to back to back. Like COVID. I mean, but it's all bullshit. Like the Vegas thing that Harvest was, that was a lie. There was not dead people. If someone unloaded that much rounds into a crowd like that, you'd be in fucking 2 feet of blood and entrails. Trust me, I know.